They just, yup, exactly. Oh, that could be a big, oh my God, I got one. Oh my God, it's a big fish. You guys, what is up? Welcome back to another video. Finally back out here on the water, making another video here today for you guys. And today we are going back down to one of my favorite all-time little secret ponds here. And we're going down pretty early morning, so I'm pretty excited. Got some cloud cover as well, so with this pond has so much grass, I'm hoping that maybe we can get on a little topwater frog bite or something like that. I got 3 rods, got a little whopper plopper, which I'm gonna end up retying as a frog. Got a little jig, which I'm probably gonna keep tied on, maybe throw that for a little bit. And then I got a spinning combo. Probably put something super finessey on, like a wacky rig or something like that. But let's get down to the pond. Let's throw some baits out there, and hopefully we can't get on some big early morning bass. Alright guys, we made it to the pond. As you can see here, it's a pretty small pond, but not too many people fish it, so I'm hoping that we can get on a good little bite today. I'm gonna start off with this jig. It's a finesse jig, but I'm probably gonna end up swimming it in. Like a little swim jig, just a Guggen Squad finesse jig with little Bandito bug trailer. But I'm seeing some life, some things popping up in this pond, so we're just gonna try this to start. And if you guys haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm trying to get 500 subscribers before my first year is up on YouTube. So we have about 20 days to get there, and we're about 25 away, so make sure you hit that subscribe button so we can get there. Just slow rolling this jig, kind of swimming it in. There's so much grass in this pond that I'm just kind of slow rolling it right over top of that kind of weed edge. Oh, there's a fish, first cast. Oh, he came off. No way. Or, it's third cast. He hit it, third cast. No way. He came off though. He cranked it. Kind of just, you could feel him just like boop boop. I'm gonna cast it right in that same spot. This is a little bit of a smaller jig, because it is a smaller finesse jig that I'm using as a swim jig. So some of these smaller fish should be able to get that whole thing down a little bit easier. And I have to believe that there are some big fish in this pond. It's just the perfect area. Got some grass, got cover, not too many people fish it, and bass would definitely be high up on that predator fish in this pond. But that was a third cast bite. I think we're gonna be able to get on some with this swim jig. Something a little bit faster moving here in the morning. Come on, fish. Eat it. We have the bites. Now we just need the fish. This part I can actually walk. Oh, there's a fish. Got him. Seems like a good fish. Oh, it's not super good. It's the first one of the day. It's not terrible. Oh no, don't get stuck in that. It's not terrible. Probably around £1.5 pounds. Finally, on the swim jig. Just swimming that bait in. It's not a huge fish, but I'll take it. That's not a bad one for the first fish of the day. And his crush plate is sharp. Ow. That's not a bad one right there. I'll definitely take that as the first one of the day. Around 1.5 on the little jig. Let's get him back. Alright guys, nice first fish of the day. A little 1.5 pounder, nothing too big, but I will take him for the first fish. Let's get him back. Ooh, yee, let's go. On the little jig. Just a little finesse jig. Small 3/16 ounce with a little Bandito bug. Cut the top half off and such a good swimming action. I've gotten so many bites, but that was the first guy to fully take the jig. I'm definitely gonna keep throwing this at least a few more casts here, because I feel like this could get on the big fish of the day. That first one wasn't a giant, but I think I could get on some little bit bigger fish here. Oh, that's a fish. No way. No way. No way. Oh, that's a big fish. Oh, that's a better fish. It's better. It's better. Don't come off. Don't come off. Get up here. Get up here. That's a better fish. Oh, that is a better fish. That's 2-pounder. He choked it. Oh my God, did he choke it. I was just reeling it in along this bank, and I was kind of trying to keep my rod tip as far out. That is a chubby 2-pounder. That's a good fish. Look how he choked that bait. It's down. Oh my God, he slurped it in. Let's get this guy unhooked and back into the water. Come on. There we go. He choked it. It was just right in the top of the mouth, but he slurped that down. That is a nice 2-pounder any day. Biggest fish of the day. Cranked it. Both of the fish I've caught right up along the bank, casting parallel. Let's get this guy back in the water. Alright guys, biggest fish of the day. Quality, healthy 2-pounder. One of my biggest fish out of this pond for sure. On the jig again. Let's get him back. Same spot as that first one. Just casting to the other side of me. Ooh! There he goes. Feisty little guy. On that same presentation. I didn't get many. I got some bites in the beginning, but no fish. Figured I keep with it because this bait should do well in a pond with as much grass as this one does. Just swimming it in. It is a finesse jig, but swimming this bait in has destroyed these fish. And I figured that it would. Just that little bandito bug. Those little legs kind of flapping back and forth like that. Cranks them. 2 quality fish for sure. Neither one super small, and that one about 2 pounds at least. Just kind of cast it up along the side. I was just trying to keep my rod out as far as I could because I didn't want to get into this thicker grass right up shallow, and that dude cranked it. That was so sick. I'm definitely gonna... Oh, there's another one. Oh, he came off. Next cast. Are you kidding? Next cast. He cranked it. He cranked it. Take it back. He didn't get hooked. Yup. I knew it. Oh my God. How did he come off? No way. How did he come off? Come on. It seemed like just as big. Dang it. Same spot. I missed him twice. That was a terrible cast. Dang it. I'm gonna catch this one. Alright guys, at this point in the video, I'm voicing over this clip. Just kind of tell you what happens in the next couple of clips here. So basically my GoPro is so weird, and for some reason the audio just shut off for the next few clips. And for the next fish catch. It starts up right after this fish catch, so it'll be on for the rest of the video. But essentially, I still have the swim jig tied on. I end up going back over to the spot I started. Don't want to talk too much. I'll actually just roll the clip right here. Just watch this catch. This is one of the most insane catches all year. Right here. Just blows up on the swim jig as I'm reeling it in for a new cast. The swim jig just breaks the surface, and that bass just comes up and cranks it. I know the audio is not working, which is kind of sad because my action was pretty cool. I was just freaking out. But ended up being definitely a really good fish. I don't want to voice over too long since it's not the actual clip. But I'll get the release on this fish. And then the audio is back to normal. So the rest of the video is really good as well. So let's get to the release. Alright guys, that was absolutely one of the coolest fish catches all year. let's just get the release on this fish. So basically, after I released this fish, I realized that my trailer is all torn up, and I put in a new GoPro battery, and for some reason, the audio starts working again. Just so weird. But I ended up picking up that whopper plopper before I put on a new trailer for that jig. Figured, throw something different. That fish blew up on the top, so maybe I'll get some other ones on the top. So I tied up the whopper plopper. Let's just get to those next couple clips where the audio is working this time, right now. Alright guys, we got the new GoPro battery in. I have probably fish here for about 30 more minutes, maybe less, maybe a little bit more, I don't know, we'll see. I'm just gonna walk up this bank with the whopper plopper, just because getting on a topwater fish, when these fish are so aggressive right now, I don't know, that would be pretty cool. But we're gonna walk up this bank, throw the topwater all along, and come back. If I don't get any bites, I'll go back to that swim jig, which I'm confident we'll get at least one more, even if it is a little guy. So we'll throw this for a bit, and hopefully we can't get on a topwater fish. I would like to throw the frog, but I didn't really feel like retying since these fish are biting. So I figured just keep with it. Oh my god, I got one! Oh my god, it's a big fish. Oh, that's a giant. It's a giant. Oh no, it's not. Never mind. On the whopper plopper though. On the whopper plopper. Come on. Come on. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. It's not a giant, but he ate the whopper plopper. Get up here. Get up here, buddy. Come on, please. I got 50-pound braid on. Let's go. That's not a bad one. On the whopper plopper. Let's go. It's definitely the smallest fish of the day, but he cranked it. Let's go. I need to get my pliers because I do not want to get hooked by this guy, but that's a quality little fish on the whopper plopper there. Absolutely cranked it. Alright guys, that's a quality fish. I mean, it's the smallest one today. Probably close to a pound and a quarter, whatever. But on that whopper plopper, that is so sick. With that 50-pound braid, I was able to get him out of the grass. I'm going to throw this guy. I don't want to do this, throw him all the way in, but kind of have to because of all this grass. Actually, let me go over to a spot where I don't have to throw him in. Alright guys, I'm back to a spot where I can kind of gently release this guy. He's just gonna kick away. Oh no. Gracefully back in the water. Let's go. On the top water as well. That whopper plopper just kind of reeled it in pretty fast. He cranked it. Able to with that 50-pound braid in this grass with those treble hooks. So important on being able to get these fish out of the grass and up onto the bank. That's so sick. We're gonna throw the whopper plopper all the way down this bank and all the way back. And that was like second or third cast. We might be able to get on another one as well. Alright guys, we've come to the last spot on the bank. This whopper plopper should be pretty good in this area just because it's super shallow. Well, because there's grass all in the water and it's super shallow. So this will be able to just go right above that grass, and the fish should be just kind of hiding in it. They hear that whopper plopper blade moving on the back, and they just, oh, yup, exactly. Oh, that could be a big one. Oh, it's not a big fish, but exactly where he should have been. That's the smallest one of the day for sure. He cranked it though. Oh, that is a tiny bass. Oh, it's not terrible. I don't know what he was thinking eating the whopper plopper. Right where he should have been, in the grass. Don't shake, buddy. Let's get this guy unhooked and back into the water. Alright guys, I called that fish. They should have been right in that grass. He came up and he cranked the whopper plopper. Let's go. Fifth fish of the day? The smallest one, but a topwater eat is always fun, no matter how big that fish is. Okay, alright buddy. Let's just throw him back. There we go. That's the smallest fish of the day, but second one on the whopper plopper. Maybe this topwater bait was the move. That's the second fish already, and I've been throwing it for way less time than I was throwing that swim jig. They're definitely aggressive this morning with this overcast conditions. I don't know why my GoPro just randomly turned off. while I was talking there. But they're definitely aggressive. Alright guys, so that swim jig is what I caught the first couple fish on. Or first 3 fish on. So I'm going to rig that back up, get a new trailer, kind of show you what I'm doing here. So I got these natural colored bandito bugs. You kind of take off all the appendages, stuff like that. Got a little bandito bug if you want to pick some of those up. Kind of find the first little kind of kickers on the side. I break it off right above those. It's a little difficult when my hands are wet, but there we go. Just kind of break it off right above those first ones. And actually rip those first ones off. And just put them right in the box. But then we just got these last 2. And this is a smaller finesse jig. Like I said, this is a 3/16 ounce little jig here. So it's a smaller little jig. So I just kind of take this. Rig it right up the middle. Rig it all the way down. And out. And then just up onto that jig. Just your normal kind of little finesse jig kind of trailer. And then it's going to look a little bit like that. You're going to have, I like this natural color just because this water is pretty clear, but it's not super duper clear. But this natural color will stand out a little bit more with this kind of pearl side and then that green pumpkin, which is always really good for that clear water. But that's the rig that's been catching me the biggest fish right there. We're going to throw this a few more times. I don't know how much time we're going to fish for, how much more time we're going to fish, but I think we could maybe squeak in one more fish here. I'm going to cast a few more along this bank, and we're going to hopefully get on some fish here. Alright guys, I don't have too much time to fish. We've been here for a decent amount of time already. So we're just going to kind of finish this out with the swim jig, the bait that I've caught the most and the biggest fish on. So we're going to finish it out with this. Hopefully get on the kicker, that 5-6 pounder. But one more fish would just be perfect for this day. Finish it off with one fish right at the end, even if it is a smaller fish. In this rain, early morning, just be a perfect day of fishing. Alright guys, my GoPro is actually at 0%, so I'm going to make this outro super quickly, but this was definitely one of my best days of fishing all year. I know I'm just fishing from the bank in small ponds, and 5 fish in the middle of the summer on top water and swim jigs. That's just super fun. Like I said, I'm going to make this super quick, but make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you are new, because I want to get to that 500 mark. This was super fun to film. Make sure you comment down video ideas down below, ones that challenge ideas, or just lures that I should use in a certain video. But thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.